Hey, what's up? If you recognize that fancy ceiling, we are at Proton's design studio and we're here to check out the new facelift of the Proton X70. The big news here is that it finally gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and the 1.8-litre TGDI engine has been dropped. Let's check it out. The X70 now comes in 4 variants only, with the flagship variant drop, so we now only have the standard, the executive, premium and the premium X. The X70 now wears the face of the Geely Boyer Pro, albeit with some touches from Proton like the Songket-inspired Infinity Weave grille. Headlights are now these new LED reflectors, and if you remember, the old X70 had the LED projectors, and we did get to see this car with the covers on it, and even with the cover on, I would say that the grille gives this really big nose kind of appearance for the car, does give it a bit more presence. Now this particular unit is the Premium X variant, so it gets 19-inch wheels, and if you remember, we have 4 variants of the X70, so the standard gets 17-inch wheels, the executive gets 18-inch wheels, Premium and Premium X get 19-inch wheels. Doors are the same, but they now get a walkaway auto lock function. Now moving to the back, some design changes are the rear bumper. So the rear bumper is a new rear bumper, and if you remember, the reflector on the bumper right here used to be vertical reflectors, now they're horizontal. Tailgate is powered, and it now gets that same nearby auto unlock function like the Proton X90. So stand behind it with your keys by about 5 seconds and the tailgate should open by itself. Now if you look on the outside of the X70, you might be expecting the same Geely Boyer Pro treatment on the inside, but no, that has not happened in the facelift of the X70. Instead, we have a reworked dashboard of the existing X70 with a 12.3-inch floating head unit right here with the latest interface, very similar to what you find in the Proton X70, with some vehicle controls inside the screen itself. Now the gear lever also may look same like the old X70, but it's not. The shift pattern is a bit different, so now you get the same weird side-to-side upshift and downshift like the X70 and the X90. Another new thing in the X70 is the new steering wheel. It's the same one that you find in the S70 with the wider third spoke, and like the X90 and the S70, this also gets some Songket inspired trims on the inside. So this one is a bit more modern. We get Songket inspired design in the form of ambient lighting. It is on the dashboard. There's about 72 colors that you can choose from, and it can beat to the sound of music, so change colors or whatever to the sound of music, similar to what you find in some other new cars these days. The seats are the same from the old X70, so you still get the same powered adjustment without memory function. It also comes with seat ventilation. Now Proton has also reworked the cabin to give it a more subtle and less glary appearance, so I really appreciate that. As for conveniences, we now get a USB-C port, we get dual zone climate control, you get 2 cup holders right here with a cover, it's the same as the old one, and a rather small armrest storage box. At the back, I am seated rather comfortably since the X70's second row backrest comes with 2 levels of recline, and I'm in the most reclined position right now. You can adjust it to a more upright one if you want to. Seat cushions are also really soft, really comfortable. I think that your family members would appreciate this. And in terms of ergonomics and space, you know what, my thighs are supported pretty well. Headroom, I would say, is decent, and legroom is decent as well. Not the biggest, of course, but still a really decently comfortable SUV, even in the second row seats. As for conveniences, we have a USB-A port, there's a USB-C port, 2 aircon vents. Again, this is a dual zone climate control system, so at the back there are no controls. And as for the armrest, there's a stowable one right here. There's a plastic cover on it right now, but I'm pretty sure you can put cups right here. And of course, since we're in the Premium X, the range topping variant, look up and there is the panoramic sunroof. The 1.8-litre TGDI engine has been dropped, and now all 4 variants of the X70 get the 1.5-litre TGDI engine. It still makes the same 177 metric horsepower and 255 Newton-meters of torque, but has been improved in terms of combustion efficiency, thermal management, and NVH levels. Another improvement done to the X70's powertrain is the improved tuning of the transmission. Combined with the improved engine, the fuel consumption is now rated at 7.3 litres per 100 kilometers, which is a 4% improvement from the 2022 Proton X70. As for the boot space, we have slightly over 500 litres of space with the second row seats up, and the new thing here is the nearby auto unlock function of the powered tailgate. With this refresh, the Proton X70 also gets a few new safety items such as intelligent cruise control, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane departure prevention, lane centering control, traffic sign information, rear collision warning, and rear cross traffic alert. For more information on the Proton X70 facelift, head on to AutoBuzz.my.